is going on YouTube? Gamer XP here, bringing you guys another video. This is actually an unboxing video and sort of like a review of the product. I haven't actually used it yet, so I really can't tell you how amazing it is or not, but that's not the point. And as you can kind of see, I don't have my razors on, which kind of gives you guys an idea of what it is. So let's get right into the product and show you what this is all about. So here's the product. It is a Logitech G9, almost said 6.9, G9 33 Artemis Spectrum wireless headset. The price of this thing is about $200. Actually, it is $200. It's actually a little more with taxes, but this thing can do a lot. I mean, right off the bat, you really can't see it down here, so I'm going to bring it up to you guys. And it says PC, Xbox One, PS4, and mobile. So this guy can connect to everything. And my headsets have, my Astros has slowly kind of been deteriorating. Now it doesn't even let me talk onto Xbox or PlayStation with them. The only way, I can hear people, but the setup, no matter how I set it up on my PC or with the console, it doesn't allow me to actually talk. So it eliminates me from being able to actually use the headsets for what they're supposed to be. So I switched over and I just made the decision that I need to go and purchase a new headset. Now, I am a very big Razer person. As of all my other videos you could have seen, I have a ton of Razer gear. But here's the issue. Best Buy and other technology places that are around me don't actually carry a lot of Razer's gear. It carries a lot of Razer's gear, but headset wise, you have the Kraken USB, the Kraken 7.1 Chromas, which are right here, and you have the Kraken Pro. But out of all these other headsets they have, the Best Buy near me does not carry them. So I had to make a decision and a move to buy this Logitech. Believe me, if I could have, I probably would have bought a Razer. But then again, after looking at this thing can connect to everything. So why would I need to buy 3 headsets when I can buy one that connects to 4 devices? So besides that, let's get into this. Now, I have already opened this up just to kind of get things running and get the system plugged into my computer. That way I can just start it right up. Also, there's a great little thing that most companies are now doing inside of this is they put a nice little message in their product boxes. So that way we can, kind of see what they mean, or not see what they mean, but we can kind of get a feel for who they truly are. And they say game with passion with it, or, win with science. And so basically they want you to game with the passion of their products and with the science that they have behind it. It's kind of like Razor's, where you join the cult. They want you to be a part of their family. So a lot of companies are now putting in things to kind of really bring together the whole, you purchasing the product and you interacting with the company. Nice little piece of plastic here that I don't need. So right into the headset. Very nice little cushiony box here for them. And we're just going to pull this right out. Now, I already do have them on. They're already lit up and everything. So we're going to set this off to the side. It does come with 3 wires. You have your RCA, your 3.5 millimeter, and your USB. It also comes with this nice little piece here that I have yet to figure out what this actually plugs into. It doesn't plug into my phone. Doesn't plug into my computer. I don't know what it plugs into. So anyways, we're just going to put this off there. And this is going to sit right here. So back to the headset. We're going to start off, whoa, turned off on me again. After 5 minutes of non-use, this does shut off the headset. So that's actually a cool feature to save battery because it is being a wireless headset. So you have the colored side panels here, and you also have the colored logo right there. So that's pretty nice. It does have 16.1 million colors, which is what Razer and Corsair all have as well. Most companies are now doing this because they want you to kind of customize it to the way that you are. If you want to have it breathing, if you want to have a standing color that is your favorite color, or if you want to have it where it cycles through all of them. It's just something a little more for you to really customize it and enhance it to what you want it to look like. So that's really nice for them, and it's nice for you as well. Right now we're going to go straight to the interior, the drivers and the audio drivers and all that for this headset. because I feel that that's very important to know on what is going on in this headset. Now, you have kind of like two ways to really base with the drivers here. Okay, you have the Dolby Reg or DTS Headphone X surround sound. So you have your 7.1, and then you have this DTS Headphone X surround sound. So there's two different ways that you can go. You can actually switch it in the program on the computer, but it gives you like you're in the game scenario. You can hear everything. I mean, it's basically what most headsets promise or state that they do. But from what I have heard and seen, from what other people have been posting and reviewing about this headphone really does what that is stating. So that's really nice to, really see about that, is that they actually have it do that. Now, I've already brought up that it is a multi-platform compatibility. So one headset for all the all the consoles, all the PCs, everything, and your phone, which is really nice and just really amazing to have, because then you can be sitting here playing a game and order some takeout. I don't know why it's takeout. Order delivery. Do something cool with it, which is really nice and something that I don't know if you're really actually going to use the features or not, but it's up to you. Anyhow, so you can game wirelessly, or wired with this headset. It does come with a cord that does do that. It's somewhere over the rainbow here. And to be honest, I really don't know where I put it. Actually, it's plugged in. So basically, it is the USB driver that you can then plug into a port right down here along to the microphone jack. And that way you can plug it in if it will charge it while you're playing. So that's really nice. It's 2.4 gigahertz of wirelessness is basically what it is, 2.4 gigahertz wireless for up to 12 hours pre-charge. And that's without lighting, or 8 hours with default lighting. Alternatively, the 3.5 millimeter analog input on the headset gives you the freedom to play wired without using battery power. So that, by plugging it in, you can do all that, which is really nice. So on the side here, this is where the battery is on this side. So you really can't see because I got this light here, but you have that where the battery is. It's easily removable and whatnot. Also on this side is actually where the USB plug is. So if you were to take this to an event or something along those lines, you can store the USB, so that way it's a lot easier to carry. And then this is all you have to carry. This is it, unless you want to bring the wire to play wired, which, why would you do that if you bought a wireless headset? I don't know, weirdos. You have these G buttons, obviously. Now a lot of products are having these G buttons, or the Razer keyboard has the M keys, but basically your finger control, or finger command control, I guess you would call it. You can assign these to specific keys on your keyboard. Now, I think it'd look a little weird while you're wearing your headset here and you're like, okay, reload, and you push the button, reach your hand up to push the button on the back of your helmet. I don't know. But you can also have it as an activate to, push the talk communication, or your certain triggers, or skip to the next song. I mean, many things that you could do with it that really make this an interesting piece, because then that means, let's say a key on your board, one of your, computer keys breaks and you have to use your headset, then you have the ability to do that. You can also customize the sound profiles for your Logitech headset. I mean, you can do a ton of things with it. I mean, it's not just one thing. It's really funny, because in the thing of it, they actually have in the control panels, they have a thing that says like drop the bass or things like that, communication. I mean, so it's pretty cool that they actually have already set things, and these can actually automatically connect straight to a video game. It will actually now, if you're a PC gamer, let me put that right. When it actually downloads the software, it actually searches to see what kind of games you have on your computer, and it will pick them up, and then that way, whenever it finally processes everything through, you can actually automatically set to what game you're playing, and it can actually change its settings to really enhance that video game, which is really cool. As I was saying, how it can connect to everything. It has multi-source audio mixing, so like basically you can be listening to music on a phone call while playing video games all at the same time. Pretty cool, right? But I mean, like, as I said, not very many people are really going to use that option. I mean, it's just one of those things that I don't know who would truly full out use it. So, I mean, there's a ton of things that you can do. One thing I didn't actually show you is the microphone, which is actually on this side here. Now, it automatically mutes itself when you push it up, and when you pull it down, it turns on. You can even pull it out to an extend. That's an amazing extender of about, you know, an inch. But you know whenever your microphone is on mute or not. Whenever you fold it up, it beeps at you to let you know, hey, it turned off. And when you pull it back out, it lets you know too. On the back end here, you have your volume, which I'm turned up all the way. You also have your little mute button thing. So whenever it's lit up, which I don't know if you'll be able to, there you go, it will tell you. So that's pretty cool to let you know, hey, your thing's not working right, or, you know, you're muted so you can't really talk to anyone. Lastly, the long-term comfort that they basically state that they have are these headphones on these earmuffs here. So I'm gonna actually pull this, and we're actually gonna switch back up to me. So we now have the headset on. Okay, I can't find we have the little mic piece out, ready to go, like I am actually gaming. But here's the big thing that people have been stating from the get-go of this is, yes, it is very comfortable to use and have on for a long period of time. But here's the biggest issue is if a lot of people are actually stating, but I haven't noticed it yet, is if you tilt back, it hasn't actually fallen off yet. But there's a lot of people that say that it slides off your head. If you just go in and change these little notches, it will fit perfectly to you. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go into Audacity and use the microphone so you guys can really see and hear how this microphone truly is. And then I'm also going to test out these things. You guys won't be able to hear, but I can tell you how well they are. So let's go right into that. So Audacity wasn't going to work, so we're going to just do it on what I'm recording with my webcam with. So now this is not going to have the greatest quality, obviously, because it is a headset that is wireless. It is not like your normal mic like the Blue Yeti or the Razer Siren or other microphones that are a lot more high-tech. So it's not going to sound that great, which I'm actually going to switch back over to my Yeti right now. So you probably heard the difference between these headsets and the Yeti as of right now, and you're probably like, well, the quality doesn't sound great, or the quality sounds great. Personally, to me, honestly, if you really think about it, it's a gaming headset. In reality of it, you're not really going to care that much on, how you are portrayed in the game now. Like if you were doing a YouTube video or things like that, the only type of microphone you have is the headset, well, then you might definitely be focused on that. But other than that, there's no point in it. Was listening to some songs while I was trying to figure out why this thing wasn't working, and this thing really does pick up very nicely. It sounds great. At first I was like, this is really weird, really different, but it definitely does pick up the sounds and is really nice. So if you guys have any questions for me on this headset, and you want to try to compare it to the Krakens or to Astros or things like that, or other past Logitech headsets, just leave it in the comments below and I will definitely get to you. Have a great day, everyone. Play, comment, subscribe. Have an awesome one, and definitely go check these out if you really need a headset.